Hi guys, Terry here. Today I wanted to show you how to make this Sunburst card. It really looks complicated, but it is so easy to make. Let me show you how. Okay, today I'm using this pad of paper. I see it's from 2019. It's Fancy Pants Designs, and the pack is called How. I'll have links to the products that I can find on my website. So down below in the video description, I've got a link to my website, and it'll have dimensions and all the important other things that you need to know. So the first thing I did was I picked out 7 or 8 different colors. I think it was 7 different colors of paper out of the pad here. And you want colors that, it works best if it's contrasting colors. And then I took the 6x6 papers and I cut off a 2-inch strip from them. And then you take that 2-inch strip and divide it in half. So I'm just placing the top of the paper and the bottom of the paper on my little paper trimmer. And then I'm going to do that with all of the pieces that I've got. Okay, once you've got your triangles, you're going to take your mat. The mat is going to fit on the front of the card like this. This is a normal A2 size card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's half of an 8 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock. And this mat is going to fit on top of here. So we are simply going to take each of our triangles, and we only need one set for this. Remember, these were 2x6 and we cut them diagonally. So now I am just going to run tape runner down the triangle, and I'm going to find the middle of the card and put this corner here on the middle, and then just place that on the card. So you're just trying to go across the middle, and you just run this triangle off the piece. We're going to trim these pieces in a second here. So then I'm just looking at my other colors, and I'm trying to find contrasting colors. Like, I wouldn't put 2 papers that are super similar to each other. So this orange really pops. And then I'm just placing it a little bit, I'm having a little bit of the matte color show through there. So then I'm just looking through here and looking at my different colors. And really what you might want to do is lay them out here. Like, I would want to have 2 stripes right beside each other, so I might do that. I might even put this one in the middle of those 2. And just putting them down like this. Let's see. Okay, so let me glue those down. Okay, so I've got those pieces down. Now notice I haven't done the corners yet. With my 7 different colors here that I have, I simply want to flip this mat over and trim. Just go around the mat, using the mat as the template, and cut these pieces off. Okay. Now you've got some scrap pieces left over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use any of these that are a big enough size to run from, like for example, I had the plaid up here, so I'm going to repeat it down here. So I'm just going to put a bunch of glue on it, and I'm going to leave the gap like we were on all of them and put that piece on there. And then I think I'll use, let's see, is this one big enough? This one's big enough. Sometimes you'll get a scrap piece that's not, it won't go from this corner to this corner. So glue those down and then trim this. And that's basically the front of the card. Okay, so now we'll place this on the front of the card. We'll glue that down, And then the last thing that I did was I added just a little label on here. You can have it really anywhere. I decided to place it there, and then I trimmed off that side of it. And then I stamped inside just a message that said Happy Halloween. So this set here is from a Hero Arts stamp set that I've had for ages. I think I got it at Michael's. I have a link to it on my website, but it's called Hero Arts DC 139, and I like it because it came with the stamps and the matching dies. This is a really good size for the fronts of cards. And then the inside message, this was from a stamp set from Close to My Heart, and it's called Creepy Cobwebs. But you could use any, really, you could use any stamp set to put something about Halloween on there and something fun on the inside. And then the last thing that I have is I have these paper cards. I got these years ago. It was just a bag of these little spiders, and I plan on sprinkling that inside the card so that when they open it up, all the spiders fall out. So I hope this showed you how to make the Sunburst card. It is very easy to do. You just place your triangles on there and then put your label on it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, and I'll just mention a shout out to the place that I learned about this card was from Diana McNeil. I think she lives somewhere in eastern Ohio, and I really appreciate her teaching me how to make this. Last year we made Christmas cards at one of the crops, and it was this Sunburst pattern. So I just repeated it for the Halloween cards this year. Thanks, guys.